Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Scare Zone, and this is from writer-director Jon Binkowski, and focuses on Oliver, who puts his pride and joy into the Scare Zone, which is a strip mall horror-haunted house for Halloween, and it's campy, it's crazy, but all of a sudden somebody's there to mutilate all the staff that work there, and why is that? That's the mystery. And that's the thing. This is a horror film. It has mystery in terms of it's a whodunit. Who's doing all these things? Who's mutilating each of these young people who are working at this crazy dive of a haunted house in a strip mall? And this film was originally made in like 2009, and it's finally getting like a release, which good for this movie. Coming around and getting released on Terror film streaming service, and then also going to be released on VOD as well. But this film, I feel like it's so silly. And that's the thing. You can tell Binkowski knows that it's silly and leans into it at times. I feel like there's like Benny Hill-ish kind of moments where it's just like, honestly, if they started playing the Benny Hill music at one point, it would not have felt out of place. Where it's just like this, one of the characters is confronting, like, in the climax of the film, it's like, ah! And the guy's just like, smack! And, like, breaks the guy's, like, rake in half. He's like, oh! And then starts running away, and it's like, you imagine, like, Benny Hill, like, the do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do just starts playing, and it would have fit in tonally. Because that's the thing, this is a campy and silly movie. It's definitely room to have fun with. It's, you know, not the kind of film where it's just like, it has buckets of guts, it has campy fun, it doesn't take itself too seriously, except there are moments with two characters in terms of Claire and Dylan, who it's just like, it's trying to have like a central, like, oh, there's a love interest here, she has a torrid past, she has had a lot of trauma in her life and things that she's done, and it's like trying to add that weight to it and trying to get you to invest in these characters in some extra kind of way. And to be honest, like, I didn't care about that, and it doesn't do, like, there's nothing new or profound about that relationship or these two characters. Everybody's just kind of, you know, goofy archetypes, caricatures, thrown into this crazy situation, and you have fun with it. It's crazy, it's weird. I think the production design of, like, the actual Scare Zone is actually kind of fun, and it deals with, like, the ignorance of people and, like, these kinds of settings, and you're just, like, rolling your eyes because, like, how did somebody not, like, confront that? But you have all these different kinds of things and has fun with it. And Binkowski does a fine job of bringing this film to life in a fun and enjoyable way. And if you're just looking for a fun time for, like, you know, you want to watch a horror movie but have some fun doing it, this is definitely that kind of movie. This isn't something that you have to think a whole lot. Once the reveal happens, it's like, oh, right, whatever. And at that point, it's just like, okay, I'm just here for the over-the-top splashes of gore and this silly tone of this, and having some dark fun. And that's what this film offers up. But those are my thoughts on Scare Zone. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.